Cause I'm the hood doctor, yeah, what you need, I can give you what you wanna. Anxiety, I can heal it with some Zaza. Insomnia, I can heal it with the ganja. Cause I'm the hood doctor, yeah, hood doctor. I got what you need, I can.
Hey, if your shoulders don't bounce, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Anyways, welcome back. Welcome back to Diagnosis Doctor's Orders with your girl, Dr. Chocolate. And tonight we opening up the case file on one of the most explosive, and I mean explosive, fiery relationships. And when I say fire, I mean fire in entertainment history. Cheating, heartbreak, a house set on fire, yet somehow they couldn't let each other go. Was this true love, trauma bonding, or a relationship beyond saving? Grab your charts because today's diagnosis is love on fire. The Lisa and Left Eye and Andre Rison case. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. All right. Yes, this is one of them oldies but goodies. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you know what I mean, you about to know. So sit back, get your popcorn, and go ahead and get ready for the clippies. So let's get in started. Let's get in started because it's about what they say 30 years ago.
Andre Rison. Atlanta police have issued an arson warrant for Rison's girlfriend, singer Lisa Lopez of the rap group TLC. Police refuse to give any details, but say the fire began early Thursday after an altercation at the house.
That's how we starting this thing off. Yeah. Starting off with the fire, because if you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about? Only if you know. But let's go ahead and get into a little story time.
Remember when Left Eye burnt down her boyfriend Andre Rison's house? In 1993, R&B trio TLC was riding on the high of their studio album Ooh on the TLC tip. It was in March of that year that Lisa met and began dating Atlanta Falcons football star Andre Rison. From the beginning of their relationship, things were pretty fiery between the two. Less than 6 months later, Andre was arrested in a parking lot after he allegedly physically abused Lisa. The charges against him were eventually dropped, but the incident did not signal the end of the turmoil between the two of them. On the night of June 8, 1994, Andre was reportedly out clubbing with some of his friends. Annoyed with Andre, Left Eye also went out with some friends, but returned home before him. Andre returned home at approximately 5 a.m. on June 9th and was greeted with Lisa, who was angry because he bought himself lots of new sneakers and didn't buy her any.
Okay, what? Where the hell is my sneakers? Let's go. Let's go.
It was later said that obviously Lisa was drinking a lot that night and overreacted, but no one expected what was to come next. Lisa hit Andre in the face a few times before he finally stopped her and asked her what was wrong, but she didn't answer, she just kept coming at him. And claiming self-defense, Andre allegedly slapped her to try to calm her down.
Okay, a little bit of self-defense, a little bit of violence.
When that didn't work, the couple moved inside the house where Andre reportedly picked up the TLC star, slammed her onto the bed, and sat on her to control her. When that failed, he just decided to leave the house. It was at that point Lisa allegedly set a pair of sneakers on fire in the bathtub, then went outside and smashed the windows of her boyfriend's 2 luxury cars. Shortly after, the entire mansion was in flames. And by the time Andre returned to what was once his home, little of the building was left standing. Stay tuned for part 2.
That's crazy because I did not get part 2. Anyways, probably didn't want part 2. We wasn't looking for it. But man, that was crazy. All over a pair of sneakers. I don't know if I remember knowing that. I do not remember if I remember knowing that it was over a pair of sneakers, y'all. Oh man, that is crazy. She was crazy though. TLC on the TLC tip. You know what I'm saying? Man, crazy. What was it? Crazy, sexy, cool, right? You better leave him alone.
1 years ago, Lisa Left Eye Lopez set her boyfriend's house on fire. So here is the story of Lisa Lopez, the OG crash out. As most people know, Lisa Lopez was part of a girl group called TLC. They debuted their first album, Oh on the TLC Tip, in 1992. It had 4 hit singles and sold
92, bro. I thought I was. Me and my girls. I had 2 friends. We definitely thought we was TLC. I don't know about y'all, but we thought we was TLC. If you had 2 other partners around that time, y'all was definitely, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all was TLC.
6 million copies worldwide, so they saw success with this album. Well, fast forward to March 1993, Lisa starts dating Atlanta Falcons wide receiver Andre Rison, and she very quickly moves into his mansion. While the relationship was still fairly new, there were signs very early that things were starting to go bad. About 6 months into the relationship, Andre and Lisa get into an altercation in the parking lot of a grocery store. Allegedly, Andre put hands on Lisa, and then when a stranger tried to intervene, he popped some warning shots in the air to warn them not to. Andre was arrested for this, but the charges were eventually dropped. Fast forward to June.
What? Okay, they had all kind of little toxic shit going on. I did not know. Yeah, this is like my first time really hearing. I was around, but I don't think I really cared. You know what I'm saying? I was, about their relationship. I was more tripped out about her passing. So, rest in peace to Lisa Left Eye. Y'all don't know who that is. She is definitely from TLC. That would be Chili and T-Boz is the other people in the group. And if you don't know who they is, you probably not old enough, so it's cool though. Just go ahead and look them up.
8th, 1994, both Lisa and Andre are separately out partying all night. Lisa's with her friends, Andre's with his friends, and then Lisa comes home at a respectable hour and she looks up and she's like, where is Andre? She keeps checking the clock, 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m., here he comes rolling into the driveway. And as soon as he pulled up, she wanted smoke. She met him in the driveway, they were going at it, yelling at each other back and forth. Andre did do an interview where he says he knows Lisa was drinking that night and has slapped him a few times. Eventually, Andre admitted that he did hit her back, but he says it was just to calm her down. They take it from the driveway into the house, they fight some more, and at one point, Andre says that he picks Lisa up, slams her on the bed, and sits on her as a means to control her. But like any sensible
I know
person,
y'all like, Ty, we just heard this story, okay? But some people add different stuff into their story, so I want to hear hers too. So don't be out there talking about what the hell, because I already know y'all saying, because I said it too. But it was different stuff in her story, y'all, that I wanted out. So shut up. I'm playing.
just pisses Lisa off more because why are you sitting on me? And so Andre's like, I'm gonna just go take a walk so we can cool off. And he proceeds to go on a 20-mile walk. And then somewhere along the 20-mile walk, he realized that going on a 20-mile walk was ridiculous. So he called his friend Jason Phillips and was like, come pick me up. And so he stayed at his friend Jason's house that night. Well, Andre was cooling off, but Lisa was not. She was still pissed. And so she took a pair of his sneakers, set them on fire, and put them in the bathtub. Then she went outside and she broke the windshields of both of Andre's cars with a vacuum cleaner pipe. I imagine this calmed her down, but unfortunately, while she was calming down, the fire got out of control and the mansion burned down. Lisa Lopez was charged with felony arson, and the next day she turned herself in. She was released on a $75,000 bond and then checked herself into rehab shortly after. Ultimately, Lisa was sentenced to a halfway house, $10,000 fine, and 5 years probation. Unfortunately, 8 years later, on April 27, 2002, Lisa Left Eye Lopez did pass away in a car crash in Honduras. As for Andre, at the time of Lisa's passing, he had already been retired from football for a few years. He's currently a college football coach and was inducted in the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame back in 2017. So, rest in peace to Left Eye. And next time you call yourself a crash out, think of her. Are you making her proud?
Okay. Okay, I see. We didn't know what he was doing. We didn't know. I did know we know about her passing, but we didn't know nothing about what he was doing now. I didn't know he was no college coach. I mean, y'all probably did, but I ain't know. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it.
Thing happened? I mean, I was on ESPN. You know what I'm saying?
You're home in bed, and the phone rings.
Ooh, okay, I had to get that nice little laugh out. Yes, okay, I remember that. I'm like, hello? Turn on Channel 5. And I'm like, what? Lisa, burn the house down. I was furious. Bruised.
Furious.
Face. Man didn't come home till 6 o'clock. It's been the 10th time in the past 2 months. We just got into a fight. I've been drinking. And there's no size 4. I just threw I don't know, man. I threw a pair of sneakers in the tub and lit them. I lit them on fire. I didn't know what.
That's crazy. Just a pair of sneakers. So like no accelerant, no nothing. You didn't use nothing else.
What was gonna happen, to tell you the truth? And I was just like, okay, well, where is she? What's going on? What are we gonna do? Like all these questions. I seriously, I didn't think that the fire was going to go outside. So I knew what I was doing when I lit the sneakers because, yes, I had full intention on burning the sneakers up. I was mad. I was taking my frustrations out on the sneakers. But the fire grew fast.
The fire grew. Hey, do not play with fire. That's what they be saying, man. Don't play with fire. So one pair of sneakers, man, damn, took the house out. Took the house out. That's crazy. And I'm betting she probably didn't put nothing on it. I wonder if she put any, what's that, propane or any of that fire stuff, you know. I can't think of it now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That's crazy. What the hell?
Late with some girls with a dress on, like I just had the time of my life. And he gets out the car, and as soon as he walked up to me, I don't know what he said, but he got slapped for it.
Your whole mansion catches on fire.
Yeah, whatever, I don't care.
A reporter asked Lisa Lopes why she had personally set fire to Andre Rison's $1.3 million mansion. She replied, "It was the price he paid for being unfaithful to me over and over again." In 1993, Andre fell for Lisa at first sight. At first, Lisa brushed off his advances because she had a crush on Tupac. It wasn't until Tupac rejected her confession that
Tupac. I don't think I knew that.
she gave Andre a chance. But after winning her over, Andre quickly grew restless. While Lisa was away, he slept with 3 women he had just met. When Lisa unexpectedly came home and caught him in the act, she flew into a rage, burned more than 100 teddy bears that symbolized their relationship, and ran to Tupac for comfort. Yet after 7 straight days of tearful apologies,
She wanted Tupac if he didn't want to fuck with her. What?
Andre managed to win her forgiveness. Just 3 months later, Andre was back to partying at nightclubs. He brought several women home and even slapped Lisa during an argument when she confronted him. Furious, Lisa smashed several of his sports cars and set fire to his collection of rare limited edition sneakers. The blaze got out of control and reduced his $1.3 million mansion to ruins. That night, accompanied by Tupac, she turned herself into the police.
Tupac took her to the fucking what? Tupac turned her in? Y'all lying. This allegedly, right?
Surprisingly, Andre chose not to press charges. Instead, he proposed to her. But on the eve of their wedding, Lisa was killed in a car accident. Not long afterward, Andre
What? That was the eve of their wedding that she passed away? Right before the wedding? Damn. Rest in peace. Damn.
remarried, this time to another woman who was also named Lisa.
What? He married a woman named Lisa? That's crazy. I don't know if I would have been wanting to do that. If I was another Lisa, I probably wouldn't want to talk to him. Oh no, Lisa. He liked them Lisa, son. That's crazy word.
Don't ask me who it was. Somebody came all up in my face. He took a vacuum cleaner pipe. One of those vacuum cleaners,
Yeah.
He started busting your windows. And he started busting out all my windows in my car because I had set the fire in the bathroom. And when I seen him do that, I was like, man, why you had to go do that? So I picked up the pipe, one swing, crack, bashed the windshield in Andre's Mercedes. One swing, crack, bashed the windshield in his other car. Dang. One crack.
Bro, they was toxic as hell, and I just fucking brought it back. I did not mean to bring it back.
Car. Dang. One crack. Get back up, went back to the other one.
She was having fun, boy. They was crazy in love.
But we're in the middle of doing all of this stuff. It's like we all stopped at once in unison. It's like we all stopped what we was doing and we looked up. It was black smoke just rolling from under the. It was like.
Oh, so they was outside fighting the whole time. The house was on fire and breaking the windows in the car, just causing more damage. Damn, that's crazy.
Wow.
That is crazy work. They was doing too much.
To where he wouldn't even let her. I remember he wouldn't even let her come out of the room because there was too many guys in the house. That's my
Okay, so he was super duper protective, y'all. This is kind of low, I know.
girl. I don't need you. I loving her.
She had
He said, I don't need you eye loving her. I'm weak.
Tattoo on my feet. There was a piano and there was a moon. The moon was playing piano for Andre. When guys was in the house, she had to have on socks. So she told him.
He say they can't see the piano on your feet. Or that's crazy. Put the socks on, girl.
When women are in the house, you have to have on a shirt. She was like, I gotta walk around with socks. You gotta walk around with a shirt. So they had their little issues.
If she wasn't famous, I don't think he would have. I don't think he would have went to those measures to keep her isolated from certain groups of people like that. But I mean, just as much as Andre was crazy about Lisa, Lisa was just as crazy about Andre.
They had some crazy in love shit, man. That's crazy. Damn. I wonder what would have happened if she wouldn't have passed away.
Maybe even crazier.
That family and a bond that you can't break. And me and Andre will always have that bond. And the way I felt is she was trying to chop at it.
What? You felt like she was trying to mess with your bond? Who was that? His mama? Who was that?
You know how sister is. You come to take her brother. You taking her brother away, and you know they gonna see you through that Richter scale.
Oh, the brother. Okay, so he must have had a bunch of sisters, and they didn't like her too much, huh? Because he loved on her. Oh.
Make sure you meet the quota, and it got nasty.
Damn, did it?
Andre's sister, she just hated Lisa for whatever reason. I don't know.
Then for whatever reason. Mm-hmm.
To be truthful, Raquel wanted to whoop Lisa.
As far as me and Lisa's relationship, I did like her, but after a period of time, we're not the best of friends, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat that one.
Oh.
I didn't like her.
Raquel took it like, you know what? She ain't good for my brother. And that's what set the tone for the division between them. My sister's good people, but once she goes that way, she's that way.
Because one time I went up to the mansion, and his sister brought his ex there. Lisa was just so hurt. Like, how can you do that? She did come over to the house, because we normally would have barbecue. But intentionally, purposely bringing her there, no. She would do things so boldly, and Lisa would never let us handle it. And I remember one time she called me and said, hey, his sister just cut up all my clothes.
What? Damn, sister cut up your clothes? Or they was having problems in the family.
Maybe I did. I can't remember.
She said, maybe I did. I can't remember. You know you did.
I will take full responsibility. Lisa was hesitant to confront Andre's family because she did not want any conflict. She would just talk to him about it. He said he'll fix it.
Oh, okay. Which they was acting like she was being the big bad wolf. So who was being the big bad wolf?
Fix it, and then just nothing was fixed.
Andre's family wasn't the only issue with their relationship. I mean, Lisa suspected and even caught Andre being unfaithful.
Right.
Andre, as a youngin', he wasn't a one-woman man. Andre needed.
You know what they say about the ball players.
You gotta remember, I'm in the National Football League. It's like, and I'm like booming. So I kind of like picked the cream of the crop, as they say. But we both had groupies. I done been on tour and been in stage where the boys are going crazy. They like the Beatles at that time. You're not seeing each other all the time, and it does put a void in there to bring in the insecurity.
Okay, they was having some jealousy issues. Crazy word. Okay, so they had them that real regular ass relationships, you know, toxicity and stuff like that. Family don't like you, you cheating over here. Then they was both celebrities and both popping at the time. You got the football player, of course, the ladies want him. You got the singer out on tour, of course, all the men is craving them. So, like, yeah, that was probably a lot going on. But they was just loving on each other from the sound of it. It was gonna get married. Oh man, didn't know that. All right, y'all, this is the last and final clip. This happened to be a little short because, you know, it's really old. And it seemed like I didn't find enough information on there that I wanted to find. So, hey, we got to roll what we got to roll with.
Situation and how I met him is kind of funny. I was out at a club, Andre followed me around that club to the point where I was so annoyed. It wasn't until 3 or 4 times that I had run into him that we just clicked. And that was the day that I decided to go to his house. When I pulled up, he was hanging out of the window waiting for me. Walked in the house, he grabbed my hand, he kissed me on the hand. He was very polite and gentle. He had this big, beautiful house, and it was empty. Why don't you have any furniture? Because I'm waiting for you to furnish it.
Gang. Bruh, he started off with the gang. He wasn't playing with her.
Like, really now? That day I went there, I never left. I never left. Andre used to tell me I love you so much that I never had a chance to say it first. Andre is a pretty giving person. He gives out his money, his cars, his clothes. One thing that he is very protective. He's very protective. He's a girl. You can use anything, but don't even think about looking at my girl. It was very jealous and very possessive. I didn't have any freedom. That's a big problem. Anything, ask first. I needed permission to do things.
Damn, he was one of them. Oh, shit. How was that gonna work?
He cheated on me. He's the first guy I ever stayed with who did. Man, there were so many problems in our relationship. My mother and my father fought a lot. I just react quickly to those kind of situations. So when Andre's grabbing on me and stuff, they turn into fights.
That's crazy. So they had like one of the most toxic relationships. Wonder what it would have stretched out to be though. Because even with all of that, they were still going to get married. That's crazy, guys. That is really crazy. Oh my God. I didn't know that much about that relationship. So I learned a little bit more today. I don't know if y'all did or if y'all already knew all that, but hopefully y'all learned something today. Oh my God, y'all. That is it for today. Please tell me what you thought in the comments. Was it love, obsession, or a relationship that should have ended sooner? If you enjoyed today's case, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe so you never miss an appointment with Dr. Chocolate. And if you want exclusive lives, behind-the-scenes content, and members-only clinic hours, join the Chocolate Clinic membership today. Until next time, take care of your heart, protect your peace, and I'll see you at the next appointment. Signing off.
Cause I'm the hood doctor, you're what you need, I can give you what you wanna. Anxiety, I can heal it with some Zaza. Insomnia, I can heal it with the ganja. Cause I'm the hood doctor, I got what you need.